Hello YouTube, this is Dazza the cameraman. Today is Sunday, December 20th, 2015, and I see that Igor is at it again. Igor of Separated Society has just posted this video, Object Below the Sun During the Sunset. And in this video we're looking at the webcam video from the Starnberger See webcam. And in this video Igor is showing us what he believes is an anomaly or a strange object that has been reflected in the water. So let's have a look at a clip from Igor's video and listen to what he has to say. I warn you, it's painful.
This is 14:20 at afternoon, Saturday 19. So now watch this very carefully. Can you see this here? This is the sun. Sun got only one reflection in the water, and this is this one. Sun cannot have 3 or 4 reflection in the sea. So do you see this here? So watch carefully what's going to happen now. This is the sun in the water. Look at that very carefully, because I'm going to go forward. Sorry, I touched wrong. So here it is. Look at it here. You see that? This is the sun. Watch very carefully the reflection in the sea. You see nothing here, there's nothing here, okay? Just the sun, no double reflection. Look what's coming out. Look at this here. So it can be more precise. Look at this here. This is the sun, and this is not the sun. And I'm going to show you now more of this.
Okay, well I think it's pretty obvious to most people what we're seeing here. We're seeing ripples in the water caused by disturbance. We can see some objects on the water here which is causing a wake in the surface of the water, and because of the angle of the sun, the sunlight has been reflected off whatever is in the water, which is causing this disturbance. Now that's very easy for me to say, but the great thing about these webcams, this particular website, is that when you're looking at these images, and let's just step through to the one that the last one that we were looking at, and I'll come back to that first one in a moment. Okay, so this is the one that we just took a closer look at. But the good thing about these webcams is that, as it says there, click to enlarge image. You've got a high resolution image. So if I click on this, it will actually bring up a high resolution image. I'll just zoom that right out, and you can see down in the bottom right hand corner there, there's a little box which indicates how far I'm zoomed in. So at the moment I'm zoomed right out, and now I'm going to zoom right in on this supposed reflection of Nibiru, and we can see that it is a disturbance in the water. We can see out on the right hand side there, I can't point with my mouse cursor because that'll move the picture around, but we can see that there are things in the water there which is causing this reflection. Now let's go back to the one that Igor started off looking at in the clip that I just showed, and we'll take a closer look at this one now. So again, if I click on the image, it'll zoom us in, and I can move my mouse around, and what do we see? Very clearly that this so-called reflection of Nibiru, which is right where my cursor is pointed now, is nothing more than a ripple in the water. You can see the circular pattern there. I'll zoom in some more. You can see the circular pattern that the water is reflecting from. Now, of course, you're not going to get the reflection of ripples unless the angle of the sunlight is right, and in this case we've got the sun directly above in the sky, so that ripple is going to provide a medium for the light to reflect off. And let's have a look at another little clip from Igor's video. Here we go.
Wait. Here it is.
Okay, so here is Igor showing us the reflection of Nibiru, or what he calls an object below the sun during the sunset. So let's have a look at a closer look at that one and the image just before it as well, to see what we can find. Okay, so that's the image before, and I'm going to come back to this. We're going to take a closer look at what these objects are in the water. But first of all, let's go to this image here, which Igor was pointing out, this reflection here, which is supposedly a reflection of an object below the sun. So once again, let's click on the image, bring it up full size, and again we can see that there are a couple of objects in the water here, and this one is causing a wake. So I'll zoom in as far as I can on that. There we go, that's full zoom, and we can see that there are a couple of objects, but it's not clear what they are. So let's take a closer look at that by going back to the previous image, this one here, and we're going to take a closer look at this picture. So once again, I'll click on it, and well, there's a man on a board. Okay, and if we move down, what are we going to find in the water? It's so exciting, isn't it? What are we finding? Ducks. Yes, ducks on the water, or at least some sort of water bird is on the water causing these wakes, and the sunlight is reflecting. I noticed that Igor didn't point out this reflection here, maybe because it's obvious that there was something in the water. But you know, again, further out, if we go right out, there's another little reflection there, and that's likely to be another duck or water bird, just like we see here. Once again, Igor has been on the vodka today, and he's not seeing straight. So Igor, I suggest you lay off the vodka and get yourself sober, and maybe head down to Specsavers. You might be able to see what's going on properly.